It's the time to get down.
Or is this murder? Is this love? Or is this
The music
murder?
of my
Is this
friends.
love? Or is this murder? Is this love? Or is
Check
this
it out.
murder? Is this love? Or is this 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 murder?
I come straight from the heart when I'm spitting that gift. Insist on vulgar language, so now we represent but never entertain. I still raise the roof on this bitch. Now switch the flavor and add a little soul to this mix. I'm known for this shit. Who ready for this? Plantation lullabies, I'm cultivating.
Oh man, you had to go back, man.
Here's Victor Allen.
Man, don't have a dark background with dark people.
Dark black people with a dark background. Tell them to smile.
Searching for you, essentially.
Oh man.
Found you. Don't wanna let you go. Don't want anything to disturb this flow. Are you ready to connect to a higher plane? Heart beats in a rhythm and time. It's yours. It's falling behind. Spiritual contact. Nothing can touch that. Fly with me. Glide into me. Experience the real love sent from above. It's time to become one. Soulmates. Penetrating through illusions and confusion. Soulmates. Penetrating through illusions and confusion. Soulmates.
We're warming up the system.
Touch seeps through the flesh, penetrates my soul. Making love is a spiritual experience and the physical vibration of its own. Communicate beyond the third eye, flowing on the ether. Knowing my thoughts and moves, feeling the celestial high. Spiritual contact, nothing can touch that.
That's right, we're reminiscing.
To you, melt into you, experience the truth. Set aside an ordinary love. Let's become one. Soulmates. Soulmates penetrating through the illusion and confusion. Soulmates penetrating through the illusion and confusion. Stay focused and find your way home. You the one that needs to come. I know you're mine. Longing for that innocence. Need you to feel me so much. Creation, a full cycle. Man and woman again becoming one. Soulmates, fly with me. Guide into me.
Yeah.
Experience a real love.
Soulmates.
Set
Victor Allen. There he is. With DeVoe, the Empress.
Thank you. You asked for an angel and you prayed for your twin flame. Virtuous.
I remember she said, you know, in Jamaica, all the women are
This is the
princesses.
completion.
I said, I guess it's not special then.
This is the relation.
Yeah, I remember that one, man.
Dirtiest look.
I remember.
I said, if everybody's a princess. Hey, we're reminiscing, showing some videos from our past. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Yeah, we had to fix some shit this morning. Why should it be different? This is one of the original Pack Stereo videos. We shot a number of them here in the studio. That's Victor Allen in the back. Yeah. Yeah, we have a history.
Yeah.
We have a history indeed. Here's another. Here, check this out. I'm trying to see these some old
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Sandy, I want my baby, but I wish I had known about all of the risks of being
some
young
old
and pregnant.
public
I
service
would've thought
announcements I
twice.
did.
Linda, aren't you afraid?
Check this
Yeah,
out.
I've heard about all those girls who have their babies prematurely that weren't developed. I hope that doesn't happen to you.
This is a PSA I did 20 years ago.
A baby at a young age can result in severe medical disorders that can cause permanent injury or even death to you and your unborn
It's there, it's
child.
dark.
Teenage mothers are also more likely to have their babies prematurely.
What happened to the
which
damn
can lead to
video?
many
Dark.
crippling illnesses. As a baby specialist, I suggest you make regular doctor visits a part of your routine.
Look how young I
In this
was.
way, we can monitor your own health and the health of your unborn child. This will ensure that your baby ends up as healthy and as beautiful as Quentin here. If you haven't made plans for a baby, use appropriate birth control. Or simply consider saying no. This will ensure
Oh fuck! That was what you call it? One of the ones that messed up. That was my I did a public service announcement for El Nido.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and
I'm glad.
it was
Something to look back on, bro. Something. Be proud of it, man. That message transcends today.
Let's see if there's a wait. Let me see.
It transcends today, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all you're gonna get.
Some of these don't even work. Okay, let's try this one.
Okay.
Donna Tisdorf produced this. I don't mind saying her name. What she gonna do?
Having your baby at a young age can result in many severe medical disorders that can cause permanent injury or even death to you and your unborn child. Teenage mothers are also more likely to having their babies prematurely, making them prone to many crippling medical illnesses. As a baby specialist, I suggest you make regular doctor visits a part of your routine. In this way, we can monitor your own health and the health of your unborn child. This will ensure that your baby ends up as healthy and as beautiful as Quentin here. If you haven't made plans for a baby, use appropriate birth control or simply consider saying no. Remember, think twice. This can affect the rest of your life.
You know, I had to get, okay, so what is it? You guys, I got to make an announcement that's relative to this. And you're going to be hearing more and more of it as we go on. Vic and I are both tired as hell this morning because we burning that candle at both ends, so we're both tired, but I guess it's time to let everybody understand. You know, for the past 30 years, I've actually worked as an emergency pediatrician, a hospitalist. The word didn't exist when I started it. I was one of the people who, when you had a very sick child, you handed off to me. I ran the pediatric intensive care unit here in Los Angeles in LA County as faculty. Way back in the days, actually, in the days prior to that video you just saw, that's when I actually was running the stream. So now things are changing. After 30 years, approximately 30 years, about 30 years of working as an emergency pediatrician, and it allowed me, I must say I'm very thankful, it allowed me to finance Pax Stereo TV for us to do the things that we were able to do and to make those transitions. And so I'm very happy to have spent those 30 years. But it looks like coming this upcoming January, sooner than we think, I'm going to be transitioning from that career. In other words, I'm basically doing an early retirement so that I can work on internet television full time. Okay? Working my body, my physicality, getting myself in shape, my back, my strength and my whole physicality. Vic and I have talked about this as we get ready to make this move and this big push that we're going to do for Pax Stereo TV. We got to get ready. We're gearing up. And people have already been remarking to us how committed we have been over the years. You guys know us. Mac, PMC, you know, all the folks out there, they know us. We've been here doing what we've been doing for years. And you know, for me, I've been juggling 2 jobs, as those of us in creative occupations do. I've been juggling 2 jobs for 30 years, doing at least 36 hours, sometimes more, sometimes way more, and then working the other job 3 days a week, and then working this 7 days a week. So, because of things that are coming up, I need to work on some health things with my back, start strengthening myself, getting myself together. I'm getting ready to make that transition. Mac, you know what it's like. So I'm probably, you know, it's hard for me to say it. That's why you hear me stumbling over the words a little bit. I'm not sure I'm ever going to practice medicine again. We'll see. My friends laugh because, you know, I'm still a board certified pediatrician. Okay, board certified. They say, yeah, oh yeah, the real kind, yeah. Mm-hmm. Board certified pediatrician. And I may go places around the world and do things, but it's got to shift to become a transition to what we do here at Pax Stereo. It's got to shift. My life has got to shift, and it's got to be a shift toward making this more the focus. The other thing, because I am going to be retiring early from medical practice, I get to use my name, my full doctor title. For 30 years, because I worked for someone, I couldn't call myself Dr. Hemsley. Okay? No, you never heard anybody refer to me We even did the like hush hush, right? They would say, we say no. But for 30 years, I haven't used the title of doctor in anything I've done with media because that title was tied to a different medical group and that was going to be impacting me in a legal way. So now I get to have the title. So coming in 2016, you're going to see a series of shows where I get to do commentary on politics, on health issues. The Dr. Mario brand is launching. So you're going to start hearing from Dr. Mario. The Dr. Mario brand is officially launching. And I'm going to be working on this, full time. So Vic and I are working on that. So we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you because we want to hear what it is you think that you would want to see us do. I'm going to be focusing on this full time. I always said that I expected to do very well in this anyway, even though it was never about the money. I've been paying to do this. I've been paying to do these kinds of things for 30 years. They've been costing me. So it's never been about the money. But now I get to focus on it, so watch what we do. Mac, you know the power of this, Mac. Mac is our G&M Bureau Chief who's 76 years young. And I can't even get it through my mind yet, to tell you the truth, that I may not go back to work ever again in those environments, but I may. I may do some stuff. I may go overseas. But that whole era of my life is over now. And we transition to something I expect to be bigger. Because I think what we're doing with internet television is way bigger than Dr. Mario. Way bigger. This is about the world. This is about a leveling of the playing fields so that the common man can have access to the world through media. It's an incredible concept. So internet television and the experience that is occurring for me right now is part of a calling. So I feel like the universe is clearing out stuff to make it so I can work on this. So that I can work on this, and I intend to work on this. So part of the thing you're seeing us wrestle with, Pax Stereo, right now is the adjustment to how we're going to utilize Me Best. The full term, the programming efforts, the use of the Dr. Mario brand, the fact that all of those things becoming returned to us in that sense, it represents for us an incredible chance. We're here in Los Angeles, two brothers. We've been going with 24/7 broadcasting for almost 5 years, with no help, essentially no help, living and breathing this internet television network, encouraging everybody we know, talking to everyone that we could find about getting active, becoming active in internet television. And so, for us, this is a coming of age. Things are working great. The technology is great. You guys, the cost of doing this is going down like this. The cost of doing what we're doing is having a phenomena similar to what happened to calculators. Some of y'all are too young. Some of y'all can't remember when a calculator was $100-some bucks. I bought my first calculator when I was in college. All I did was multiply, divide, percentages. It was $90 back then. Now you get them for what, a dollar? 50 cents. They're free. They give them to you. So the cost of what we're doing is becoming cheaper and cheaper than ever. The real goals now for Pax Stereo TV, that's why my poor friends bear the brunt. It's because I first go to them. We're looking to expand what we do. We're looking to expand even more than we've always been looking to expand, and we've always continued to expand. But now we're going to be looking to do more. More programming, more shows, more things. We're asking our teammates to step up, and a bunch of them are. Mac redid the whole front layout on his website just at our request, put the pictures. We want to showcase our indie community. We have to define what that community is. People are asking us. Y'all know I don't like those kind of jobs. First, I don't want to be a censor, but in a sense, when you do this, you have to decide what to show. And the truth is, we're getting a lot more attention, and they're following the things that we point out. That's why we had to tell our associates and our co-hosts, listen, you co-host for us, people go and then follow up on who you are. And then they come back telling us that your website is a joke, that there's nothing there. You can't even read it. Written in, well, you can't even call that bad English. Okay? Okay. That's not even Ebonics. That's just, you know. So, time is for growth, you guys. It's not about a negative. It's about opportunity. So, opportunity usually feels like pressure, right, Vic? We talked about it. Opportunity usually makes you feel a little scared.
Right.
So, if you feel a little pressure, a little scared, that's because it's opportunity. Marvin Smith spent 14 years on the Tonight Show as the drummer. 14 years. That's our Smitty. Okay, Marvin Smitone. We call him Smitone. Now he's embarking upon new life changes and where he's going to go. And I told Smitty, I said, hey, Smitty, you came through this door. The universe sent you here because we're all about to go through change. Candace Renee Rice came here from Memphis, and Kenny B brought her to the studio. She had been here 1 week. 1 week. And I told her, you came to L.A., and you came in here in 1 week, within the first week. Oh, no, you were sent, baby, because you don't know who we are yet. And the universe dropped you off at our doorstep. Really. And there's nobody out there like us, baby. I told her, you're going to find out. Because there really isn't anybody out there. We're dedicated to the people. We're children of the 60s. We're dedicated to the idea of community. I was young when the concept of brother, sister, first came into use. It was beautiful. I didn't become a black till I was 13. Before that, I was Negro. See, Negro is what white folks called you when they were being nice to you back in the day. I didn't become black till I was 13. James Brown came out with the song, Say It Loud. I'm black and I'm proud. So that's when we became black. Before that, we were not black. So now, the journey continues. We wanted you to be aware of what's happening here at Pack Stereo and why we may seem a little fatigued. Because last night, after doing all that stuff, Victor photo shoot, Victor's running around. He working 3 switchers down here. And the last 15 minutes of the Quiet Storm, he's double checking the system upstairs. That's the kind of cats we got. This is the kind of people that we have around here. Miko gets up and goes to work at 4 a.m. after doing the Quiet Storm. Goes to work. And for the longest, she had to take the bus to work. 4 a.m. That's how dedicated. Do a show here from 7 to like 10:30. Try to jump into bed as fast as she can because she got to leave at 4 a.m. Okay, I want you guys to understand the kind of people that we have working with us here and why I think you, as you continue to look closer at Pack Stereo TV, that people will begin to understand that we are a phenomenon, we are different. We are seeking to define this differently. Hence, we don't have all the famous guests because everybody's been ignoring us here in L.A. They don't know how to take us. Everybody here knows us. Well, I told Candace, you come to L.A., you can't meet anybody in L.A. who's doing entrepreneurial stuff who hasn't heard of Pack Stereo or us for the most part. Not of our age. They all partied with us. We were the party givers of our generation in this city. My crew. We were the party giver. I ain't bullshit. My team. One year we gave 9 parties. We were known. Even before we did the indie music label. So we're here. We have a reputation. People, as I said, you can check out Victor Allen and myself. We're known quantities. People know us. Been around working in this community. Victor at the Black Business Association for years. Years. These are the things we did here in Los Angeles. Victor would tell you we probably donated DJ services to every black organization of any size here in LA, right?
Yeah.
We donated DJ services because of a political consciousness that we had coming back. Some of my friends don't donate no more shit, Mario. Don't donate no more. But we did all that. And Vic spent those years at the Black Business Association, building those relationships. So what we're trying to say is Today is the day we exhale on Wednesday. I can't help it if my mind is totally affected because I'm dealing with the fact that in the last month, my life has suddenly changed because I needed to go take care of my back. I need to rehab some of myself physically. A lot of us need to be doing that too. Type 2 diabetes. Okay, so all of that got to rehab, do all these things. And that's after I lost 50 pounds, Mac. Mac, I came up diabetic after I lost 50 pounds. Ain't that a bitch? That make a brother drink. you get pissed off. You get pissed off. They start telling me I need to eat more. I'm like, I just changed all the eating. Now you want me to eat more? Ain't that a bitch? Okay, whatever. The point being, we all moving forward. Wednesday we exhale. I wanted everybody to know what's on the agenda. Vic and I so tired because of the expansion we're doing. And it's a good tired. We went out last night, got some donuts. and some chicken. We got some Popeyes. What time we was at the Popeyes, Vic? What time?
Oh, probably around 1:30, maybe going close to 2. Yeah, hey.
We had Popeyes chicken about 1:30. That's why we dragging this morning, and we would, for me it was a celebratory thing because again, so grateful and so thankful to have Miko Williams. She gonna get her car fixed. She'll be able to drive. So grateful and thankful to have my partner, Victor Allen. It's amazing that we've known each other all these years, and yet because we were the ones who, quote unquote, couldn't do anything. In other words, Vic and I were always looking for the newcomers coming over here because they was bringing some talent. We couldn't sing. We couldn't play. Vic and I was like, well, I got some money. I'm going to build a studio, and the musicians will come and hang out over here.
That's usually the case.
That's the way we did it when we could play. Vic was doing the way the music went was that I bought the drum machine, I bought the keyboard, and whatever I wasn't playing, that's what Vic played. So
that's right.
When the keyboard came, I started trying to play the keyboard, learn how to play keyboard. The drum machines was left, so Vic started programming drums.
Nobody was playing it, so I said I'll do it. Gotta go.
So he did all that. So the music stuff was done. And we spent all that time, and that's why even as part of this, we're exhaling today, because we're talking about what we did and in the time. So we did music, all those things before we got here. And so, hey, it's moving forward, and that's why we want you to know. If you want to go see the tracks, if you want to go find the tracks, we got the SoundCloud. Y'all ever go to the SoundCloud? SoundCloud. Pack Stereo SoundCloud. So we have a SoundCloud because I put the music all up there. This is my favorite song. I wrote it for myself with Irvin to cheer myself up. I worked on the mix endlessly. I love this song. I cried. I bled into this song. Here's Maybe Today. Hemsley Foster Project.
Today is the day. Maybe today I walk away from all the fears that have kept me locked away for years and years. Like a wounded child, I learned to hide all the pain I've kept inside. Like a caged bird, I'm locked afraid to fly. Maybe today
I wrote this song.
will be the day
Recorded it right here.
when I can let
8-track.
you break away.
Synced up to MIDI.
Where there's a will, there is a way
The first song,
to make it through.
well, I love this song. From the album entitled Believer, a spiritual CD. Exhale. Our history, we're moving forward, y'all. Internet television, we're expanding. Victor and I, we got skits. We gonna go Saturday Night Live on y'all. Tell me, we got drones, clones, and tones. I got crazy toys to play with. We're gonna have Nerf wars. We're gonna put pretty women in wonderful outfits and have Nerf wars with them.
Maybe today will be the day.
Dodge Dart. .tv. It's already in the works. Lined it up for y'all. Our game we've created dodging Nerf guns.
Maybe today,
Yeah, hope y'all like that. Zays on the body heats. Now you know, Victor was part of Tasman Vic. Let's see if we can show. Search it, Tasman Vic. Just type that into your browser, Tasman Vic. Wow. Now, I don't want to shock y'all, but that looks like Victor Allen's CD on Amazon.com. Well, my. What do we have here? But Victor Allen's own CD on Amazon.com, Eternal. Vic, how did you, let's stop that right there. How did you come up with that name, Eternal?
Man, that goes back to I guess you could say relationships. Yeah, actually, you want something. It's all eternal, so to speak. And my co-writing buddy, he was that kind of guy that wanted to write about, the
late,
love,
great
right?
Cortez Douglas.
Yeah, he wanted to write about, do all that, kind of communicate that he has a lot of love for the woman. I would say women, but I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea.
And he had some issues too.
No. See, now you
love him.
So you volunteer issues while I'm trying to pay.
Okay.
See, but you're not.
You were painting it like he had.
No,
How were you describing it?
Eternal now. See, I'm taking away. I'm going like this. This is what we were doing at the time, but I don't want to move forward and come back and say, "Oh, bam, bam, bam," because at that time it was.
He's
cool.
gonna spin it.
Right. No, I'm not spinning it. I'm just saying. But see, I was giving the truth because you said it before. You said he always want to sing about the things that deal with where you said, hey, look, write it more specifically. You're in that lane of love. So I'm his co-writing buddy, and I said, hey, I'll go ahead and write something internal because he always internalized his feelings a lot. So that's how this song came about, but it's him singing to somebody else. So imagine me trying to think like that. So
So that was the thing. Like any writing team, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You were always your job as the lyricist, right? Was to interpret or try to come across with some of the. And I even told Cortez, why don't you leave Victor alone of the lyrics, because Victor's mind is going to expand. Again, writing partners, this is what you do. It's like a team, right? We banter back and forth. And Victor's concept and topics always were more cerebral, in a sense.
Right.
Lofty.
Right.
But I always enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But this, again, represents your efforts to please Cortez, too.
And if I had to sit back and say there's a thematic song, I mean, these are songs that's plus 20 years ago. If I had to sit there and think of a song that was emblematic of what was going on, Changes. it seemed like.
Is that the so? What do you want me to play though? You want me to
you're
play
playing
Eternal?
one?
I'm gonna play
no,
one.
not no. If I
play
had to,
Eternal or play what do you want me to
changes,
play?
play changes. You know why? Because that is what I think about Cortez, because he's always elevating to a change. He's a trend person. He likes to shift lanes at a moment. You could be writing something over here, and in the middle of writing a concept, he'll shift over here and combine a whole different genre of music to something else. So it's constantly changing. So what I did is wrote the song as if he's talking to a woman. Because I'm his writing buddy, so I'm going like, here, man, you always about changes. So just pretend like you're talking to a woman who's always about changes. So you'll never get that concept because I'm not a singer, and I wouldn't even dare try to go there. So a lot of the songs was really a reflection of who Cortez was. And I was just there trying to go, hey, you're the singer. Let me write what I think you're doing. And one thing we had to agree, and rest in peace for him. He always would change far as trends, and you knew that he would jump. He would jump,
right?
And you
sing for me.
Right, I would be sitting up there going,
Yes.
I thought we were writing over here in the pop lane, and you go over here to the hip hop lane, and then it shifts. So I said, pretend like a woman's dealing with him, and he's going, you know what? I'm struggling with changes that you're taking me through, and that's how the song comes. That's what represents Cortez and our relationship, man. It was like changes, man.
Well, here's Tesman Vic, Victor Allen's group that he was in with Cortez Douglas. When we say group,
long time.
it was really just writing.
Yeah, that's all.
We were songwriters, but we made, CDs in order to get the music.
Yeah.
Take a listen to Changes.
Old school, man. Old school.
Yeah, record it right here. I think Vic and I did the final mix.
Oh yeah.
That word stop, that's me telling him stop changing up, man.
I wanna talk about it, girl. Stop. Bring it up. Yeah. Turn it up. I just talked about my changes. Stop. Change it up. Oh, baby, I'm giving you all the love in me. It's the same thing, unsure what you want. Don't forget about me, I have what you want. I'm caught in the middle of something going nowhere, and giving you all the love in me. Yeah. I can break you, I can make you scream. Just wake up and check yourself, and you'll see what I mean. I'm good for you, baby, come for me. Giving all the oh, baby, now check yourself, change it. Stop. Bring it up. Oh, yeah. Turn it up. Wanna do is just talk about my changes. Stop. Change it up. Oh, baby, now I want you to know that I love you, girl. Stop. Hey, baby, bring it up. Yeah, turn it up. Wanna do is just talk about my changes. Stop. Change it up. Oh, baby, I'm giving you all the love.
And that breakdown coming up.
It's a shame, such a waste. I can see you wrapped around my waist. I'm good for you, baby, come for me. Giving all the oh, baby, check yourself. Bring it up. I wanna turn it up. Wanna do is just talk about my changes. Stop. Oh, baby, I know you wanna. Giving all the love. I wanna just make it sweet. Stop. Bring it up. I wanna turn it up. Wanna tell you, talk about my changes. Stop.
Yeah, we did this back in the day, Vic.
Oh, baby, I'm giving
Vic and I did the final mix. They got the breakdown. Break it down.
Yeah. Wanna do, yeah.
Yes.
yourself. Bring it up. I know you wanna turn it up. Wanna talk, just talk about my team, yeah. Stop. Change it up. You know I got that. I got a love that I wanna just make it sweet. Stop. Baby, you know that I know you want it. You know I got it. I know you want it. You know I got that. Stop. Change it up.
That's right, change it.
Baby. Oh, baby, I wanna just make it sweet. Stop.
That's original Pax Stereo music. Victor Allen wrote this. Cortez Douglas. Cortez played all the track instruments on it. They did everything done here in the studio. It's history now. Yeah. Come on. Stop. Bring it up. Turn it up. Change it up. Victor Allen, Chessman Vic.
Yeah,
That's
man.
where the name came from.
Back in the day, man. Back in the day. Wow. Amazing how many years passed by. And then
Give it up for it.
then you realize that music industry is no joke. You got to get past your community and close personal relationships before you deal with the barbarians at the gate.
Yeah, and you know the whole indie record label thing. You know that started up. When we looked at it, I looked at it when we first were getting into it, and I told everybody it looks like shit. Shit, it looks like a dirty industry where they steal everything, and they have a historical perspective of stealing.
Yeah, hey,
Forever.
Yeah.
And they intend to keep on stealing. And actually, it's maybe something to consider overthrowing.
hey, look.
That's what my opinion was.
Yeah.
And so, but we did 9 CDs. If you go on iTunes right now and type in Tezman, Tezman, you're going to find the Victor Allen CD available on iTunes, along with 9 other CDs that came through Pax Stereo, our indie label. 9 CD releases for our indie label. You know,
Yeah.
I'm proud of it. We even had a song that stayed at number 2 on the acid jazz charts on the former MP3.com. It was like 6 months at number 2 on the acid jazz tracks.
Yeah.
So, stuff we did, stuff we thought that was good, and the music grew. So we all started doing things on our own a little bit, okay? And so I did too. And so, wow. Urban supported me. Everybody was kind of doing their own thing. I was learning how to use samples. And at first I was resistant to samples because I was kind of old school and I was being stupid. And then because of the young folks around me working with samples and programs like Fruity Loops, I started working with samples. And then, lo and behold, for the first time in maybe 50, I was the one doing the rhythm tracks for the Hemsley Foster project. Believe it or not, I never played anything. I was the lyricist. Now, because of using the samples and mixing and all that stuff, well, I started doing more stuff. So I'm going to play a song right now by Paul Russo. Normally I play the sax version because I did multiple versions, okay? And like Russo would come by and I'd say, Paul, bring your flute, bring your sax. So this one I'm going to play is Flow. It's a song I wrote about the process of creation, writing, and how it felt spiritual to me. It always did. It felt like even in the times when it was happening, it felt like a magical connection. So here's Flow, featuring Paul Russo on sax. Everything else is programmed by me. Me with all the instruments. Madam Indica Oshun on lead vocals. Here's Flow, everybody. Flute version.
Yeah. flows. Flow, flow. We just let it go. We just let it go. We let it flow. We flow, we flow, we flow. We just let it go. We just let it go. We let it flow. Ooh, it's like a river flowing on, it goes and goes. Sensation makes me shiver. It's the give and give, you know. Oh, flow, we flow, we flow, we flow. We just let it go. We just let it go. We let it flow. We flow, we flow, we flow. We just let it go. We just let it go. We let it flow.
Take this out.
We just let it
Help me lay out those
go. We let it flow. We just let it go. We let it flow. Flow, we flow, we flow, we flow. Let it flow. Flow, we flow, we flow, we flow. Let it go. Flow, we flow, we flow, we flow. Let it go.
Yeah, I did the background arrangement. Irvin helped me.
Let it go. We flow, we flow, we flow. We just let it go.
We just let it go.
We just let it go. We let it flow.
Let it flow.
We just let it go. We just let it go. We let it flow.
Come on, Paul. Play that flute.
Flow, 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 flow.
Everything flow. Yeah, we flow.
We just let it go. I said we just let it go. We let it flow. We just let it go. We just let it go. Let it flow.
Time for transition, y'all. We flow. Thinking I gonna flow forward in 2016. Some new programming. Come on with us.
We let it flow. We flow. Oh, yeah. We just let it go. We just let it go. We let it flow. We flow. Oh, we just let it go. We just let it go. We let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow.
Flow, flow. Flow, flow, flow. Yeah, you're listening to the song that I wrote called Flow. Flute version, there's a sax version. Body heat. Wednesday exhale. Just letting y'all know what's coming up and why it's a transitioning time. About to focus on this full time. I can't wait. I can't wait. We're about to blow this up. We're streaming on Periscope this morning and Meerkat. That's where it's at. D Skills in the house. What's happening, D?
just let it go.
D get to be a regular. Thank you, D. Living Chic. Yeah. All right. Thank you. That was a song called Flow I wrote. Again, we're exhaling and talking about changes in Pack Stereo, letting y'all know what's going as we're expanding and doing things, and giving you some of our history. Many of you didn't know that Victor has music out there, that I have music. Thank you, Living Chic. And you know, we have a bunch of free music. You can go up there and get it free. And, you know our history, because before we did internet television, we did music. Hey, Vic, we played Changes.
Right.
If there was another song
Ooh.
that you would felt best represented you of all of our songs,
Ooh, that's a good
that
one.
maybe even, I mean, whether it relates, whether it's by you or not even, but or something that you wrote with Vic, with Cortez, or one of the early, with, you know, is there anything, or something with Pam? Is there anything even of the news? What would you, if I was to play a track that you wrote, or well, that they participated in, or that
Right.
you felt represented you, what would that be?
That'd be hard. You know, the song that best, but it's just not on the CD. The song that represented, where it was really me, representing me, and not necessarily writing for somebody else because of their style, would have been Why Must. But not the one that's...
Not the one that we have.
Right. That's the one that... You can.
No, we don't, because when I do
Well,
Why Must,
well, see, that's what I'm saying. The problem is that it wasn't put on the CD, and the original one is the one I actually say that represents me. But then the later variation is what go back to my writing buddy, rest in peace, Cortez wanted to change it.
right, because I think that's
right.
all we have is the one that's changed.
Right. So I
Or
don't.
do we? I mean, I can play.
You can play. I mean, you can play it.
Do we have singing on the one that's changed?
Yeah.
Do we have one with vocals?
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. You could try to find it, but you know, I have to go to something else. You know, if I start going to other stuff in it, man, I'll go to.
Because you know,
it's not this. It's not the same, because it's like going to Say. Remember Say, and you had we had 3 people singing Say, because it was constantly a change. You know, that's why I said that song Changes represents the whole experience of writing to me, the whole experience. But then you got Say, you know, you have Why Must, Changes. You have man.
I can. That's why I must. I'm just.
Oh no, that's not it. That's I can guarantee you, because it's not the original.
I know it's not the original.
And that's the instrumental, right?
Yeah. that's
Yeah,
the
so it's not it, man. So I said
We
it's
had it. Did we ever see it at that party?
at the live on Why Must. Yeah, but then you know that's on
like
video.
the old. That's the old.
That's the old video
at the Christmas party, right?
Right. That's the one. That's the one you go to and you say, okay, video's kind of dark, but it's a timeless experience for us, because it was really our first time writing music, throwing a party, and then playing live, and we didn't care. So you could tell it's dated, but that's the only one, and our boys on lead and stuff like that, and it's an incomplete track, because you could tell, because Cortez, remember I said changes all the time. He wasn't happy because the whole composition wasn't completed, but we had to perform it anyway. And I think between you and I can barely, I look like an ink spot caught in a dark shadow. You're totally out of the picture because you're working the system. And so it's Darrell and Cortez who get all the video time. So, I mean, you know, remember now, there's a lot more songs did not get on the CD. We just put the ones on that were close to completion. Remember, that was the whole agreement.
Yeah, and so that's
why.
what I was trying to decide what to play.
Right.
Even though we kind of have that Christmas thing in here somewhere.
Yeah. So, you know, you end up going. That's why I said it would have been different if and I wish I would have done this, gone back and then pulled all the other songs in, so I can at least say, here's the compilation of the other songs that we didn't do on the Tasman Vic CD. And we didn't do that because we transitioned out of music into what we are now. And once we did that, it was hard to go back and finish up the music on all those other writing compositions and vocals that been inventoried to what we call shelf life, man. Unfortunately.
Well, that's what I was trying to look to see what to play.
Right. Wow.
And then what we had. Okay, we have some things to play.
Right.
And I could have played that Christmas, the Pack Stereo Christmas party.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be apologizing to.
But I don't know where that is.
Yeah, I'm apologizing to some of the folks. My Meerkat keeps dropping out. Keeps dropping. Just letting you know. So, oh yeah, you showing it. That's funny. Dark Brothers. That's what I call it. Dark Brothers. You just don't know where the song is. That's
the one and only Mr. Mario Hemsworth.
That's the late great Cortez Douglas.
That's right. In his spare time, he is a musical writer, such as all of us here, such as this gentleman back here named Victor Allen, is also a writer. Dwell Williams is also a writer, of course. So we're going to start this off basically with a nice song that was written by Mario Hemsley himself and Darrell and Victor. The song consists of two lovers meeting.
We write a lot of songs about love.
That's right. Let's understand. That's happiness. That's what
I think we started off with once you get started, we start with Why Must.
But they noticed that they really have
I'm
something.
gonna skip. Why Must is on here somewhere.
Once they get started.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we know it's not there.
And
Doing it. I mean, it's a heavy thing, you know. It's like
It's love again.
yeah, it's love again, of course. But it's like when you meet somebody and you know you kind of get used, and you know you try to put out everything that you got for this person, but it seems like they just don't appreciate it.
Here we go. Here's Why Must, y'all.
Ask yourself like, you know, why am I doing this?
Just a year.
Why must I do this?
way over 20 years old.
You know, it's also dealing with the fact that we would have gone right into this song, but see, Vera over here, Vera is the main thing about the studio.
And I'll introduce you all to Vera a little bit later in more detail.
By herself.
She's temperamental.
Right, anyway, the song was written by Victor Allen, myself, and it's based upon
Sorry about the dropout.
as Darrell was saying. You're with someone and you're putting in 50%, and the other person is only giving 35, and you're trying to say, hey, come on, give me another 10, come on, 15, come on. And they don't want to do that. Well, then you realize, you say, why must I be doing these things if this person doesn't want to go back? Why must? And so that's basically what happens. It's some story, and our heart and soul went into this.
Back in the day,
Is this in the,
us performing
is this in the 80s, man?
1988. Performing here at a house party at my house.
It's so funny, man.
That's Vic in the back playing the percussion. Wrote this, Victor Cortez. just us two.
Think about you all the time. I wonder if I might remember. Hey, I'm just in the middle of some shit. I'll go to someone there. I try my best to understand. Are you simply fooling yourself? My future's now, I hope you can see.
That's us back in the day, y'all. Back stereo. Victor Allen in the back.
This is the last song I did the programming on drums and percussion.
That's the last one?
Yeah, Cortez took it over from here on other projects.
History.
I want everybody, come on, clap your hands. Woo! Yeah. Can you feel it? I know this song is pretty. Come on.
Why must grow? Why must I'm on my hands and knees begging, baby, please. The road is made for two, baby, me and you. Why must I do for you, baby? I really want to be with you, although my mind tells me no, no, no. Hey girl, I know you're gonna be alone. I just really wanna know, my girl, why must I do for you? Hey, why must I do for you? Yeah. Thank y'all. It's been an Exhale Wednesday. Exhale Wednesday, showing you some of our history. Victor and I. Thank you for being there. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Wow, a little bit of our history. Little bit of our history, you guys, seeing us back in the day. And like I said, part of the reason for looking at this today and reminiscing is because we know we're getting ready to move forward. Again, many of you, so preview, a more formal announcements will be coming around the first of the year, but I'm already starting to chat it up to people that we're expanding, we're going to be doing more things, full focus for us. And we wanted you to see a little bit of the history so you can understand from where we came. Thank you guys, Mac, for the wonderful words in the chat room. Thank you, PMC. Thank you, Brickley. Thank you, guys. Mac, really nice words. Enjoyed that journey, Mac. We've been kind of doing it together for a while. Some of you came aboard way back. Back in, see, like what, 07? Some maybe as early as 05. We don't know exactly, but Vic.
Yeah. Well, hey, look, we'll say this as we part. We're not going far. You'll see us in a couple of days. Tune in to that special celebration and live performance on Saturday with Pack Stereo Live. You know, hands up, streams up, phones up. It'll start around 8 p.m. We'll be in there early, of course. You'll see the pre-show set up. Wonderful celebration. Cold season kicks in. I got a funny feeling you won't see us outdoors as much anymore unless it's earlier in the day, because this is the last one at this time of the evening for the year until we do something else, which probably would be a holiday season event inside. So show your support. Come out. Check us out Saturday. think the sunshine is going to be shining.
And tune in live. Mac, be there. We're going to do a pre-show stream, a post-show stream. Be there, you guys, Saturday night as part of Pack Steer Live. We're going to be hosting, Ship of the Rising Sun. We're going to have Miko's birthday celebration. All of that here Saturday. Be part of it. All right? Hey, so Vic, here's our latest slideshow animation. I always tell them they can go get the latest. Go take a look. Featuring Victor at LA Art Walk. We'll see ya. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. Here's the slideshow animation I did with Vic's photos. Peace, y'all.
Hidden high up in a tower, from the world concealed. Midnight, the breaking hour, when the truth will be revealed. The facades of a stronger, to a naked king we kneel. Yeah, your nose is growing longer, when will you become real? You become real. You become real. You become real. You become real. Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why you languish trapped in your abyss. Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why are you just waiting for his kiss? His kiss, his kiss, his kiss, his kiss, his kiss, his kiss. What are you waiting for? Lying dormant in a bottle, all your secrets keep. When she fooled you with an apple, now the spell is long and deep. Bleeding finger on the spindle, 100 years until we meet. From the path you fell to find a wolf just like a sheep. Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why you languish trapped in your abyss. Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why are you just waiting for his kiss? His kiss, 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 his kiss. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Poppy fields, velvet curtain, no place quite like home. So you sold your voice for certain risk to gain a human soul. Through a hole you're in her garden, queen takes you as a pawn. You were never ugly, darling, all this time you've been a swan. A swan, a swan, a swan, a swan, a swan, a swan. What are you waiting for? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why you languish trapped in your abyss. Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why are you just waiting for his kiss? His kiss, his kiss, his kiss, his kiss, his kiss, his kiss.